You are now tuned in to Terms and Agreement.
Say what?
Let's get into it. My fucking scalp itch.
Mine too, girl.
And then back here, I thought the shit was gonna loosen the fuck back up.
It's still tight, right?
She done grabbed that shit for the soul snatchers.
You got like a hump.
I don't got a hump. I feel like I got little nigga nap crumbs. Okay.
It started already?
Yeah, I've been recording. I'm just...
Girl.
No. It's all right. I just have to...
Oh, you got me seeing you slouching.
No, you, girl.
Okay.
All right. Hey, you guys. This is your girl, Sierra, and you know what time it is. It is Saturday. Spirit fingers. Okay, let me inform you a little bit if you wasn't watching prior to when I went live. So I have a black little bag, and this contains multiple questions. So I'm going to shake the bag, and I'm going to ask the person I'm currently with, my current guest, to pull out a question and hand it to me. I'm going to read the question, and then we're going to go from there. Okay. Today, I'm here with the lovely Kitty. How are you?
I'm fine.
You good? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, we're going to shake the bag up.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your body. Shake your body.
Okay. Bow. Ooh. Oh, I had tricks. I didn't even notice that. So, we're going to open up the inside so you can see as always. You got to open the lips. Okay? Stick your hand in there.
Let me stop.
Okay. I like you got two. I'm make sure this ain't the same one. All right. We're going to put this down. We're going to get into it. Oh, look at the shape. How do you feel about interracial dating and babies?
Well, I feel interracial couples are, I feel like they're cute.
Or whatever.
I just feel like
I hear the whatever.
I just feel like it doesn't really matter to me, like the race. As long as you're compatible with that person, everything's good. It doesn't really matter what the race is. That person treat you good. Like, yeah, I don't think it really matters to me. I look at it like another, happy couple, nice couple. I do feel like they last a little longer than regular, same race couples. I do, because I feel like they put more of a fight up for their relationship. And about the babies, they're cute, of course. The hair, the skin, they're cute. But I want me a chocolate baby.
Want your chocolate baby?
Mm-hmm. With a chocolate man.
With a chocolate man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know that, okay. There's still, little foreigners out there, a little chocolate.
Yeah, but, I like my dark skin.
She like her meat dark.
So, yeah. But, interracial couples, they're cute or whatever.
See, I knew it.
They're cute or whatever, but, I'm not looking too deep into it. So, yeah, that's my point of view.
Okay, so how do you feel when a man of color dates a European or an Asian?
I don't think these questions are for me because I don't care. I don't care. That's not my business. Like, if they're happy, they're happy. What I don't like is black men who say, "Oh, I don't like black women. I don't think."
I was gonna get into that, but you didn't let me finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's what I don't like. That's when I'll have an opinion. But I don't really care. Like, I don't care. It does nothing to me. It don't make me feel no way. I'm not like, oh my God, it's just I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't care.
She don't care. Not one bit.
Uh-uh.
So, I'm going to go back to the question.
Okay.
So, how do you feel when a man of color dates a European or Asian female, but when it comes down to dating a woman of their same race, they treat them totally different. They feel like one deserves something more or better.
The men. Really.
Yeah, the men. Like, because I've seen, like you said prior to, men talking down on dating, black and brown females, because they feel like they're combative, they don't obey, they don't listen, they don't cater to their needs, they're not feminine, like with the energy, and like they're more
submissive. They're not submissive.
Submissive, yes, but also feminine, because most females, they say, that when they're from New York or a certain state, exactly what I'm about to say. It's the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, suck my, like, or they put hands.
Mm-hmm. So what's your question?
How do you feel like about a man who dates the opposite race,
but treat them better than they treat their own?
Yes, or talk, like you said, or talk down on their own race and praise another?
I feel like that's a them problem. That's a personal problem.
Do you?
That's something that you have. There's something going on within yourself that's making you act weird towards the same. Like your mom is. That's like you being disrespectful to your mom because she's black. No, that's a bad example. I'm sorry. Cut that out. I just feel like that's a them problem because I don't know. But let me find what I'm trying to say.
But take your time. Let it marinate.
That's really a them problem. Like, that's a you problem because it's like.
But what if, because all right, so how growing up in New York, we have the option to date whoever, whether it's a certain gender or race. We have that option because we're so diverse out here. But then when you grow up in a certain state or town, it may be predominantly, a Caucasian town, and then you're the only person or like a small population of people of color that live there. So now you grow up, not purposely, but it is what it is, dating the opposite race.
Right.
So you become, I feel like it's like a little brainwash because it's not like purposely done, like, oh, it's like that's all they know.
That's
in some
true.
cases.
But if you see a flower, right? Oh, let's say you see a red and a yellow flower. Matter of fact, scratch that. Let's say somebody have 2 flowers in their hands, but you can't see what color the flower is. Mm-hmm. And you're a person who likes flowers, right? So they say, I have 2 flowers in my hand. Tell me which flower is better. Without even seeing the flower, they still can't see the flower. The flower is still, undisclosed. So, which flower is better? You're not gonna be able to tell me the flower is better, right? Because you don't know. Mm-hmm. And because you like flowers, you're like, it's flowers. I like them both, right?
Yeah, they both awesome.
Right. So now let's say you reveal the flowers. One is a red flower, one is a blue flower. And they say, oh, so which flower do you like better? And they say, oh, remember, you're still a person who loves flowers, right? Mm-hmm. Are you going to actually be able to choose which flower is better? There's no kind of flower. It's just, they're both the same flower, just different color. No, like one is not a tulip and one is not a rose. It's just
I'm about to ask because
No, it's the same flower, just a different color. I feel like you're going to be like, I don't know. It's hard to decide, right? Because I love them both. Right? Unless you have a preference. Like, oh, my favorite color is blue, so I'm rocking with the blue one.
Yeah.
Right? But that doesn't mean you're going to harm the red flower because you like the blue one.
I'm like, fuck you, red flower.
So I just feel like, back to what I was saying before, it's a them problem because I don't know why I can't get what I'm trying to say out when it comes to this question. It's like, Hold on. It's like, it's a you problem because
Heavy on the you.
you're choosing
To limit yourself.
limit yourself, or but also you're choosing. What's the word I'm looking for? Closed-minded. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's kind of close to it. You're being closed-minded off to the idea that because this person is white, you feel like, oh, I should treat them better because maybe you feel like they can take you further than this black person can.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you feel like they a better look for you than this black person. Or maybe you feel like because this person is less aggressive, like you said before, I should be able to treat them exactly how they are. And then I also feel like white women are more easily to submit to another man rather than a black woman.
But
because for black women, I
aren't
feel
they
like
a little crazy? Like they be
yeah.
what they like.
I mean, everybody is crazy in their own way. That's why I don't understand where they say black women's crazy. White women are crazy too.
Yeah.
Every race of woman is crazy. If you're a woman, you're crazy. Doesn't matter what race you are.
Yeah.
Especially if it's love involved, you're gonna be crazy regardless. Black, white, orange, you know, it's gonna be crazy. I just feel like that's all goes down to a you problem.
Okay, so then what about this? You finished?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what about this one? So how do you feel about, a woman of color? Because I'm not going to say black, because a woman of color could be Indian, they could be,
right,
Dominican, whomever, a person of color. They, it's funny how we're staying in a category of
race.
Not race, but one specific race in the sense of, because it seems like not for me, but like for most people, they're okay with the black and brown community dating any other race besides the Caucasian European race, which most people will talk about, oh, back in the days, they were our slave masters. No disrespect. No, they were not. Maybe they granddaddy, great, but that's no longer existing because we weren't in that time frame. Some people are brainwashed on the history that they learned, and that put them in a box, and they won't be versatile, which is understandable, which is not understandable, but it's understandable, but it's not to me. But how do you feel about a woman of color dating a man of the European descent and them changing who they actually are, or putting up a cover up to mask like who they really are just to be that perfect person for them? And that question can go for a relationship in general, actually.
Well, I feel like with every relationship, whether it's the same race, different race, a black woman with a white man, blah, 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 I feel like relationships all come down to compromising. So if you get in a relationship with, let's say you're a black woman and you're with a European kind of man, his traditions are not going to be like your traditions. So eventually y'all going to have to come to some kind of compromise where y'all can equally share each other's traditions, So I feel like you're not going to always completely be 100% yourself when you're with another race, because you have to learn how to incorporate both into your lifestyle, especially if your guys are going to be married, Like, your household's not going to be 100% black. Like, come on. You're with a European kind of guy. You're with an Asian guy. Like, he's going to feel left out. Where's his family history? So I feel like it's never going to just be like, oh, I'm covering up or I'm not being myself, because you can, but to an extent, because you still have to take in consideration this other person's feelings, how they grew up, what they want to do with their family. It's not just all about you. My opinion on black women dating these type of people, like I said before, I don't have an opinion. I don't care. It's their life. They get to choose who they. Because if I'm dating somebody, let's say I'm dating a Mexican, I want everybody in my family, in my life, to be happy for me. Like, it shouldn't matter what race they are, you know. Like, if that person makes me happy, then I'm happy. I would never date a Mexican, but yeah. Yeah.
Yo, like, bro, like, okay. I mean, you just have to throw it out there.
But yeah, like, I just feel like everything is a compromise. You're gonna have to compromise. Now, if it was two black people or two white people, maybe you'll feel like, oh, I can be 100% be myself. Like, I can 100%, like, you know, I don't have to. There's no compromising, because you know y'all probably have this similar background, traditions, and it fits well. So it's feel like, oh, this is nothing. This is what I normally do with my family, or this is what I normally do with my friends, or this is what I would normally do by myself, you know. So I just feel like
I really wish that was always the case when dating the same race.
And then I don't have a lot of experience in that department because I've always dated black people. You know, I've never really. I'm lying. I dated a Spanish guy before.
Oh, let me say.
I dated a Spanish guy before. I thought he was the love of my life. I thought he was going to get married. I thought he was going to have kids together. But we was in the 4th grade. So, yeah.
Not the 4th grade.
But it was difficult. It was difficult, I can say, because a lot of people, you know, oh, why you with that black girl? Like, the girls used to hate, oh, you with that black girl?
Look at that. You was going through a racism situation in 4th grade. That's crazy.
But then it was like, I didn't think of it like that. I was just like, oh, they hating. Like, they black too. Why they hating on me? Because they wanted him too. But it's all right. I had him.
She had him.
I had him. And
she bagged him in the 4th grade.
Yeah, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. That was my man.
Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shout outs to you.
You know who you are.
This is for you. You.
My number one. So.
Yeah.
I remember I asked this question to my cousin and her belated fiance, God rest his soul. Just
nervous.
You know, your breath is kind of hot. Just.
Are you trying to say my breath is hot?
No, I'm just saying, people's breath is hot. So I asked this question.
My toes not in the thing. I'm sorry. You asked this question. This is new to me, girl. Bear with me, please.
So I asked.
I can eat though, right?
Sure.
Okay. You want one?
No, thank you. So I asked this question to my cousin and her belated fiance, God rest his soul, about how they feel about interracial dating. And, you know, they were for it. He explained that he has never liked, you know, white women. He always loved black females. And
oh, sorry, can I just there's a kid here, so I have to be careful with my words. I don't want no pink penis. So I'm not dating that. Like, that's gonna be.
We gotta get back to that. What you said.
Yeah, that's.
So
Let me feel like I'm cleaning chicken. Yeah.
I don't judge at all. Oh my goodness. So he stated that he never liked white females, and he dated one white girl, and it just wasn't for him. And he's always dated black girls. And basically, you know, that's what he loves. He loves the sassiness. He loves the attitude. He loves that it's always spicy in a sense of like, he don't know what the fuck he gonna get. You know, and
I can understand that.
Yeah, so then my cousin, I had asked her, basically like, the same thing. And she was like, she hasn't always dated, predominantly, white men, but, those were the men who treated her good. Mm. And I was kind of lost. She was like, when she did date, a African-American person, they didn't really treat her good, and it was just a lot going on. But when she dated a man of the white descent,
ooh, I have something to say.
He treated her amazing.
Yeah, I feel like white men do have a reputation of treating black women like queens. I feel like it's because they see the value in the black woman.
You mean alive or dead? Alive or dead? Because as black people,
alive.
Our organs are worth a lot when we're dead.
Alive. I'm talking about the alive aspect of it. I just feel like they feel like we're gold.
We are gold.
Yeah, but to them, I just feel like they like, yeah, like this is it. Like I won. Like
jackpot.
This is I've done all I can in life. This is it. Like that's how I feel like they feel when they get with a black woman, and I feel like because of that, that's why they treat them the way they do. Like they cherish them because it's like, wow, she wants me. Like out of all her black king, she want me. So that's why I feel like why they do that, and because they feel like it gives them an upper hand. If they come in respectfully, they do everything that they're supposed to. Why wouldn't she choose me?
Understandable, but understandable. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But it was one thing that my cousin said that had me crying. Mm-hmm. She was like, I love him, but he ghetto as fuck. Like, I was like, I was like, she was like, he from the hood, he from the ghetto. Like, I was like, she said, and I had to be correcting him on the way he speak and how he enunciate. I'm like, now, that's your fiance. How, her?
You.
Oh, me? Oh.
Now.
Yeah, now. I'm like, for real, because it's like, now, like, that's your fiance. You can't be talking down on him in public. You talk that shit in, like, when behind a closed door. Like motherfucker, it was not Pacific, it was specific, okay? Like, let him have his moments,
I be having trouble with that word, too.
Like,
it's a big word for Elmo.
Elmo has trouble using that word. Can we say it together? So, but they got along so well just based on, like, they didn't see color.
Right, they saw each other's soul.
And that's deep. Mm-hmm. They loved each other for who they were.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, after that, who cares what color you are? If we vibe, we go together,
Like,
that's it.
And so I was like, that's deep. And it's like, to love someone far beyond the eye of the, basically the color of the skin, like from like what the eye see physically. Okay, I see the skin color, but they saw, like you said, the soul, their third eye seeing something way more deeper. They went far beyond like most people can go through. And it's like, it's very rare to find someone, like, you can find love. That's not a problem. And it's very rare you can find like deep love, real love. I call it the old school love. Because sometimes people come in with ulterior motives and try to figure out how they could benefit from you or what you can give them. So it's like, and then a lot of people are damaged and scorned. So it's like, you come into a relationship not healed, but you expected someone else to make you happy, but you're not happy with yourself or your life. So how do you expect that person to make you happy?
I felt that.
It's true.
It's most definitely true. Everybody's damaged out here. Everybody's damaged. Don't tell me you're not. Because everybody's damaged, and they're trying to mask it. Like, everybody's sweeping it under the rug. Yeah. Sweeping it under the rug. Pushing it to drinking every night, going out every night, sleeping with multiple different people, talking to multiple different
Oh,
people,
God, the
even
sleeping.
ghosting people, and not even like, you know, everybody go through their little things differently, but everybody's going through it.
But it's like the sleeping with other people or multiple people that creates soul ties.
That does.
And then it creates more of a problem on you without you even knowing, because now you're taking on someone else's emotions.
And that's why I said they're sweeping under the rug.
And then you take on somebody else's emotion because they slept with someone else. So that now you have billions and billions of bodies on you, and you don't understand why you feel so depressed, or why you feel so sad or unmotivated, or like you just feel like this burden or like this spirit following you. It's because you're out here living that fast life. And they say it's for the streets, or you only live once, or whatever it is.
Now,
I'm not one to judge.
I do say, you know, every once in a while, it's okay to go have some fun, but safe fun. Don't just be out there being reckless. Like,
Don't be dipping your chocolate.
Yeah, like just like be safe and have fun. Like everybody deserves fun. This life is too serious, too hard, too much going on not to be having fun. So I feel like have fun. Go out there, take chances.
Okay.
I'm feeling risky
I'm not.
in a safe way, in a positive way, not in no nasty way. Cause y'all know how y'all be.
Y'all know how y'all be. Now we're going to get into the good side. So the good thing about interracial dating are the freaking
You
cute
dating a white man?
babies. Me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would you ask that?
Just ask that question.
Have you ever seen me with a Caucasian person?
It's just a question.
But why would you ask that? No disrespect. Why would you ask that?
I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking.
Have you ever heard me talk about?
There's no specific reason. I'm just asking.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
That was just so random. I felt whoosh. I felt that.
You
Like,
felt attacked?
yeah. I
No,
feel like you're trying to be swipe with a fox.
No, there's nothing to swipe.
You kind of lost me. Okay.
She's bewildered.
I ain't be nothing. All right. So the good thing about interracial dating are the babies.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them now.
Yeah, because I was going to say that.
Not all of them.
I was going to say that.
You know, people. Not all of them. There are a good % of interracial babies that are so adorable, and then there are yeah, they you know, then you have the cute ones. I'm not talking about kids. That's beside the point. I'm just saying, you know, it's good. It's good. Like those are the babies where they get the Gap, the Gerber, you know, Target. Those are those, like, you know, like
Target.
that. That's what it's called, Target.
That's what the bougie people call it, Target.
I'm going to Target.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to Target. Yeah, but then it's like, in order for the, you know, full-blown black babies to get even into something similar like that, I'm changing topics real fast, into something like that, like Target or Gap, they have to have that mixed look, which is weird. Like, oh, what your baby mixed with? Black? What else black? You sure black? Don't you insinuate?
Yeah.
You know, they always feel like, you know, being black, we can't be versatile.
I'm guilty of that too. There was this guy that I once knew, and because he had good hair, I was not believing that he was black. I'm like, you're not black. I'm like, you gotta be mixed with something else. That was so ignorant of me, and I'm so disgusted with myself. But, you know, people grow, and you learn.
You blossom. So, what the heck did you say earlier that I was going to get back to? Good gracious. Oh, I remember. So, you were talking about you would never date a European or Caucasian white man because you don't like
Pink meat.
raw meat.
You're right.
You said it looked like chicken?
Nah, I'm gonna feel like I'm cleaning some chicken. You know, like when you, like, yeah, nah, I can't.
So that means, so that I get what you're saying, because you definitely said you'll date a chocolate man. So that means you won't date a yellow or like tannish.
I've never really dated a light skinned guy. I had one light skinned boyfriend, but we didn't do anything together. So I'm not all my boyfriends besides the Spanish one in 4th grade and the light skinned one. He's actually a professional basketball player now. Yeah, I've always dated chocolate people.
So what if one day you go out and you do like speed dating, or you get a blind date and you come across a Asian or a white or even a Hawaiian or a Filipino, you know, man, and they have a good conversation and the vibe is there, would you think about pursuing it? Or would you let yourself stop because you know you don't
wouldn't stop.
The color of their skin?
I wouldn't stop. I'll talk to them. You know, I'll be kind of skeptical, like, because the first thing I'm thinking about was the color of the penis. Like, what color is the penis? But I'll talk to them, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be 100% truthful. I'm not even gonna lie. If they do something I don't like, it might just completely, like, get out of here. Because already you got a pink penis.
What if it's
and
not?
now you doing something I don't like? Like, I'm already making, like, come on. But I don't know. See, that sounds so bad. Because I'm not against it. It's just like,
it's not
gonna be it's gonna easily turn me off if anything else goes wrong.
But what if you're stopping your blessings? What if you're...
That's why I said I'm not against it. Like, I would do it.
But you definitely just said that if they do something, one thing wrong that you don't like, they're out of the park.
They're not gonna really be out of here. It's just gonna be like, I'm kind of turned off, but I'm gonna still talk to you. But
why though?
But why what?
Could you say, I'm still talk to you?
Because that's what I do that with people who are the same race as me. Sometimes, you know, everybody have flaws, right?
Nobody's perfect.
Exactly. So sometimes you just gotta, you know, pick and choose. Like, everybody have flaws. You're not just gonna get a perfect person, you know? And I feel like if you're already not somebody that I 100% like want, and I'm like finding flaws left and right,
oh no, you gotta
I'm gonna be like,
pick rocks.
Yeah, but if you are somebody, you know, we vibing, we trying to see where it's gonna go, and let's say you do something I don't like, and I'm like, you know, that's, I'll still talk to you. But if I'm getting that feeling constantly, then you're out of here.
Okay, so what would be a deal breaker with anybody?
A baby.
If they have kids already?
No, not already. Like, if you have kids before me, that's fine. But during me, no. Newborn, no. We gotta wait a couple of months, let that baby grow up some, and then we'll revisit the conversation. Newborns, baby on the way, bisexual.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want that.
Why not?
Because I don't want it.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. I don't want it. Nothing. That's just not what I want in my life.
Is it the fear of possibly getting cheated on by a man?
I just don't want it.
By a man?
I just don't want it.
Is it the possibility?
I don't want it.
Him sucking another penis?
I don't want it.
Or is it him possibly sitting on it?
I don't want it.
And riding it like it's dirty? I don't want it. Him over here like...
I don't want it.
Him like skeet, skeet, skeet,
I
skeet,
don't
skeet.
want it.
Like,
that's not what I want.
No, you don't want...
I don't want it.
You don't want no willy bounce, willy bounce.
I don't want it.
Everybody just do the willy bounce, no?
I don't want it.
Pass? A hard pass?
Hard pass. I don't want it.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Heavy on I don't? Or the wanted?
Don't want it.
Okay.
Heavy on a don't. I don't care. You could be bisexual. We could be friends. But romantically, no.
Okay, so you don't want that. Okay, what about a man who lives freely in the sense of like their fashion sense, and they don't, their agenda is just non-binary?
No. No. Because what? No. Like, come on.
Why you just get so mad?
Because what do you mean non-binary? Like,
because like, you know,
honestly, I don't care about this new rule stuff. Man or a female. That's it. It's only two type of private parts in this world: a dick or a pussy. Which one do you have? That's what you identify as to me.
Okay, then okay, no problem.
So,
but
no.
what if they choose to wear like nail polish? Do they makeup or do your makeup?
That's fine. They can do that.
Would you talk to them?
No. Why? I'm just not. I have no reason.
Wasn't gonna ask why. I'm not gonna judge. Okay, so let's get into this.
I just feel like God made me for a man. Somebody who's gonna protect me, lead. You could do all of that with nail polish on too, don't get me wrong. But that's not the man God wants for me.
That's not the man that you want for you.
That's not the man that God wants for me.
You felt that?
I know that.
I felt that.
Yeah.
So, dang it. It was right there on the zone.
Yeah.
No, it was a question. Maybe the ADHD is kicking in. Like, did you ever see that?
Should we put another question?
No. I'm trying to figure out the last thing I was gonna say here. You caught me with the nail polish shit. It threw me. Like, it didn't throw me off. It didn't throw me off. Okay, so, dang it.
Yeah, like if you got nail polish and shit, that's cool. You could probably do all the things that I need my man to do, but you're just not the one God wants for me. You could be with somebody else. That doesn't discredit you as a man or anything, or whatever you choose to identify as.
I don't know. Okay, here. So, what is your ideal man? You can describe him as far as like features, height, whatever you want. Like, what is your ideal man?
Wow. Where I'm at in my life right now, my ideal man would have to be taller than me. I'm 5'5", so anything taller than me is fine. Not 5'6". 5'6" is out of here. You're basically my height. No. Anything above 5'7" is fine with me. Clean, no STDs, no excessive baby mama drama, none of that. Somebody who's smart, somebody who can teach me, somebody who can lead, somebody who has survival skills, somebody who can cook, somebody who's romantic, somebody who's patient, somebody who's kind, a man of God, someone with a good sex drive.
I'm too old for that shit. Let me stop.
What? You never too old for that.
You be like rolling down.
Someone who's gentle, someone I can feel safe with, someone who can compromise, someone who's compassionate, someone who's adventurous, someone who's romantic, someone that's my friend, someone easy to talk to, a good listener, a great communicator. I can go on and on and on, but
you just really want like a humble,
in those, in that kind of thing. I want somebody with nice teeth.
No snagger tooth? Not like
no snag. I mean, if you have a chipped tooth, it's okay, but nice teeth. They can't be like yellow and moldy and all that stuff.
What's
regular
moldy?
Nice teeth. With the tar on it.
Oh, the plaque build up.
What else? Someone strong. Someone with some muscles. Strong as in like a personality, and strong muscles.
Okay.
I don't want to give all my stuff away.
Don't get off.
That's like, you say that now after you done gave a whole book. But yeah, that's
you
what I
just gave
want.
out like a chapter of your book. It's fine.
Yeah, And a family man. You gotta get a family man in there. Somebody who love the kids.
Like Marty Martin, I love the kids.
Even if it's not my kids, you know?
Mm.
Be good to the kids. They deserve it.
Okay, so last question.
I have a question for you too. Yeah, I have 2 questions for you. Yeah, that's how we doing it today.
Okay, so the last question is, damn, you done threw me off with that. Just ask your question, because I don't want
My question is, you asked me what is my deal breaker in a relationship, right? What is your deal breaker in a relationship? What is something you absolutely have to draw the line at? In a relationship, not getting to know somebody, like a relationship that you're in.
disrespect.
Disrespect, like, what kind of disrespect?
Like,
Any kind of disrespect blatantly, like generally, or like...
what I learned about disrespect, that there's no real definition of disrespect, because disrespect is disrespect, no matter
how you feel,
like, because I could tell you my version of disrespect, right? But then for me, if you disrespect, like, but for you, your version is something totally different from me. So there's no line. Like, I seen this saying on social media, how you mad at me for disrespecting you when you started it? There's no borderline or no difference of the disrespect.
Okay,
basically.
so let me go ahead.
So disrespect. What happened?
You heard that? I'm going, oh, my body. Wow.
That was your knee?
Yeah. That was embarrassing. Cut that out.
A liar. You said deal breaker?
Yeah, like something like you're gonna walk away, like he's out of here, or she, whoever you choose to date, is out of here.
Disrespect. Lying, because lying gets underneath my skin. Like, it's like when you lie and I feel it in my left titty.
She feel it in her left titty, y'all. Like when it's gonna rain.
Nah, but for real, but when I feel it like in my gut that you're lying, it brings out like a whole different side of me, and then I become Inspector Gadget.
Right.
So
I can feel you on that one.
Like, I don't know, that's been like one of my pet peeves, and like
Life.
Yeah, like that's a life situation.
Yeah, what you lying for?
Like, you afraid of me? Like that's how
I can't beat you. Well, I be saying, like, you lying to people, like, they not your mother, they can't sit there and give you a beating because you lied. Like, you know how when you was younger, your mom beat you because you lied. Like, if you lie to me right now, I can't beat you. What am I gonna do? I just
gonna be mad. That's all.
Exactly. It's gotta take that. I can lie back to her. We gonna tit for tat. Another question: are you a tit for tat kind of person? My honest opinion, I hate tit for tat. Like, if you do tit for tat, you're petty, you're weird. Do you do tit for tat? Because if you do, you're petty and you're weird.
Baby, respectfully.
Respectfully, answer 100% truthfully.
Yeah, I am, respectfully. If you would have asked me this question about 3 years ago, the answer would have been hell motherfucking yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah. Weird, that's definitely me. Petty, it's not me anymore. Tit for tat, I don't have the energy. Like, at this point in my life, I don't have the time to go back and forth to play the same game that you're playing. Because at the end of the day, I'm wasting energy and time on something that could have been utilized somewhere else, doing something positive. So now the answer is hell no.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Like, but don't get it twisted. It took me a long time. Granted, I wasn't always like that. I was never a tit for tat person, but 3 years ago is when it started to surface. About 3 or 4 years ago, it started to surface.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I always, when I was like younger in my relationship that I was in, I always wanted to be a tit for tat kind of person. But because of the type of person that I am originally,
I'm too caring.
I couldn't. I just couldn't. And I always, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna do this, finna do that. And when time came, I'm just sitting here like,
in your mind, like, oh, I should have fucking did that shit. Ooh,
and then yeah, then I'll get like so pissed. But then I realized like, that's why situations have worked out how they worked out for me. Because I've never done, and I tell you I've never done tit for tat. Like, if I do something and you're mad about it, I'm sorry. If I could do something to make you feel better about it, I will. If not, oh well. Like, we just gonna be here until you can get over it. I'm not a tit for tat kind of person. That's why I feel like I'm blessed in that sense, because when people see that I don't know if this is what people think. The people in my life, that was in my life, and people who, done me wrong or such and such, they'll look back at it and they'll be like, wow, that girl she was something.
I understand. My past relationships that, like, I used to thought, like, my relationships, I thought it was my fault. And then actually, like, when I finally healed, and
it's like a great mirror.
Yeah, like, I asked, I was like, what did I do wrong in our relationship, like, for it to end? They explained it wasn't me. I felt, how good that shit felt? Because I was like, my past relationship, it wasn't me. Like, we broke up because, we were still growing, and then another one broke out because we were just kids. So it was just like, for me to have like this actual real relationship, and for them to tell me it wasn't me, it was them. They had some healing to do and a lot of other stuff. They said that shit felt good. Because like I said, probably 4 or 3 years ago I was petty, but prior to that, I wasn't, because I'm too caring. I'm big on treat people how you want to be treated.
Right.
But now I'm at a point where I understand. Treat people how you want to be treated, but do not expect them to treat you how you expect. You expect them to treat you. Like, treat
how you treat them.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. That wasn't even English, but it was English.
I know exactly what you were saying.
So now I don't expect nothing from nobody.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Because I don't get disappointed. But a little part of me still be hurt. I ain't gonna hold it. Be hurt.
Of course. How could you not?
Be feeling all sad and stuff, like
I'm sad right now because I wish I could build my own friend. I could just like I missed it. What happened?
He said
I do. Like, I wish I could build my own friend that, like, that's me. That's me, but in another person. But that don't look like me,
Yeah, like, you want that same energy reciprocated back. Like, you want that same vibe, like that same type of love and care that you give for others for
Not
yourself.
Not even, because it's
or you want them to understand you.
Yes. Yeah. It's some things that I don't even express, because we getting too deep here, but it's some things that I don't really express for multiple reasons. But one reason is because I feel like people are not expecting me to feel the way that I feel, which I don't express. So they're like,
that should be all right.
Or not even should be all right, or just like,
it is what it is.
Never mind. Like, what's that saying? They be like, what's that saying? Not mind over matter.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yes, out of sight, out of mind. That's how I feel like people do with me. And it's just like, but because I don't express certain things, it's just like, how the hell if you're supposed to know? But I'm like, if you're my friend, or if you say you for me, like you say you for me, you should know. You should know. That's like anybody. You should feel that way too with your friends.
Oh no,
like,
now you know I do.
So it's just like, if I could reach out to you and tell that if we haven't spoken all day, and I hit you up like, oh, how you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm not feeling too. Oh, wow. How did you think I knew that? Because we're in tune, because we're friends. And we're supposed to know stuff like that. If you can't finish my sentences for me, if you can't finish my thought for me, are we really friends?
I don't know. Are we really friends?
Nah, but that's how I feel. Like,
Yeah.
if people you have
White chicks.
Yeah. Like,
oh my God, I was thinking that you said it.
If I'm rapping a song and you can't finish my lyrics for me,
oh, then we're not friends on that level.
Are we really friends?
Because I can't do that. Unless it's like, it was all a dream. Anything else, baby, I'll be like.
The songs I be singing, you know.
All right, make sure.
I don't be singing no rap songs around you because.
That ain't my style.
Exactly. So you gotta, and then that's another thing. You gotta know, if it doesn't only have to be relationships. You have to know your friends' love languages too. Because everybody has different love languages. I get annoyed fast as shit.
Okay, you guys. This was a dope conversation with your girl, Kitty. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself.
I always hate this question in school.
You can just tell them. What do you do?
I go to work, come home.
That is not what I mean. We're going to try this again, and I'm going to keep this shit on here.
All right, what I do is, what you mean, like what I do? Like what I...
My girl, Kitty, cooks.
Oh, yeah, I cook.
She has an Instagram page.
That I've been abandoning. But yes, I do cook. I'm going to make some oxtail rice and peas for this new man that I met. So I'm posted step by step. Y'all go follow me, Kitty's Kitchen _
She said Kitty, which is KEEDY _ kitchen.
No, Kitty's.
Oh, with an S?
KEEDYS Kitchen KITCHEN.
What did I say? I said KEE
_ No, you didn't put the S.
Oh, I'm like.
You spelled it right. You just didn't put the S.
Oh, I'm like, damn.
_ Go follow me. I only got like 79 followers, y'all.
Follow her. Her food is definitely good, even though she don't post nothing. Her food is valid.
Let me show y'all something that I cooked, and it was so good.
If you guys like,
why the hell is my picture so tiny?
Like Rasta pasta, you'll like her Rasta pasta.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's really, really valid. It's really, really valid.
I can't find my video.
She makes really, really good food, and she's versatile.
Oh wait, hold on. Don't count me out yet.
I wasn't. I was just saying that. Anything else you want to tell them about yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna show them my video. If I could find it. Oh my God! What? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh wait.
Okay.
Y'all see it. It was banging. When I tell y'all it was banging, like, it was so good. It was so good.
What are you showing them?
I'm gonna show you next.
No, tell them what you made.
Oh, I made some white rice, some green beans, and some creamy baked chicken, and some biscuits. Y'all saw my biscuits. They was a little burnt, but it's good that way. It's good that way.
It was a little burnt, you know. A little burnt shows a little love.
Yeah. And I was so full. Yeah, it was so good. I never tried cream of chicken before. You tried cream of chicken?
No, that looks good.
I never tried it before.
Was it like baked chicken, but you just put like the creamy?
I baked. All right. So
don't tell me a secret. Don't tell me a secret. You can't. They don't need to know a secret. You just need to purchase some food.
Yeah.
So you can follow her on Instagram, you guys.
I have a question for y'all. Why? I don't even know if this is what, like, I feel like it's two different reasons this would happen, right? Why when guys, talking to a girl, whatever, and let's say the girl shoot her shot first because the guy's too shy, right? And y'all start talking, and y'all start talking. Why the guy trying to act like, that's so cool, I don't care? Why do y'all do that? It's because y'all really don't care, or
is that for the opposite sex, or is that a general question for everybody?
It's for the opposite sex.
Damn,